but I do want to see Asia lows. I do want to see Asia lows.
Yeah. We won.
All right. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Let's put this here. Put this here. All right. Little preface. I have taken a short pre-equities open. Why did I take a short pre-equities open? Now, what do we have right now between NASDAQ, the S&P 500, and the Dow Jones? We have an SMT divergence at the daily bearish fair value gap. Am I right? We have a lower high on the NASDAQ, as you guys can see here. Lower high, we have a higher high on the S&P 500. We have the higher high on the Dow Jones. I simply took a forever model short because of a daily to a 1 hour setup. Daily SMT, key level, hourly, change in the state of delivery with an hourly IFVG. Hourly IFVG, change in the state of delivery, bearish order block, Asia lows that don't have any SMT at the same corresponding lows. It looks like a nice setup for me to take of value before the open, and I'm comfortable with this risk, so that is what I am taking. Obviously, if I get stopped out of the position, then bias could be wrong. But I am completely comfortable with trying this as a pre-open short with two confirmations of a short sentiment as if price is willing to trade in the opposing direction.
It's me.
Kieran is in the same sort of thing with me. Kieran, did you take NASDAQ or did you take Dow Jones?
No, I'm in from the Dow Jones. So
Okay.
literally the exact same framework. I was expecting a flush from all three.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I got the hourly IFVG and the hourly order block. And I'm looking for Asia.
Mine's basically framed off the exact same frame. It's just S&T within a daily fair value gap, just with RTY. It's the exact same concept.
I just wanted to be able to position myself in. Yeah, I want shorts. I want that daily SMT to hold in, and I want to see price lower from here. Obviously, if this doesn't go lower and we want to trade higher, I'm going to assume that price is going to take out this daily gap. And then we won't have any SMT on the daily time frame, but I'm short biased, so I want to see lower. The only thing that is potential to take us out is the 4 hour gap that has SMT divergence. But there's daily and hourly aligned time frame SMT that is giving me the idea of a bearish sentiment. So the daily will outweigh that 4 hour.
Yeah, exactly. And like the trade I took, like my entry was trading it into like a bullish hourly gap on the Dow Jones. But like Matt said, it's just about higher time frame, higher power. Like, of course, we're going to get bullish imbalances on the lower time frame when we're manipulating into a point of interest because that's just displacement in price running stops.
Yeah. Exactly. I will always say that the daily will outweigh any intermediate term perspective time frame. So I will trust the daily to 1 hour rather than a 4 hour SMT.
Okay.
We're on NASDAQ. let's get this on so that I can play music. Exit, yes, I'm sure.
Big 6586. You need to activate Trading View in the Trade of 8 seconds.
Boom. Here. 50. Boom. Bomb. Ah. This is not an ERL to IRL. This is an IRL to ERL. IRL to ERL. And I'm looking to short the weaker pair. No, I'm taking a trade before equities open because I'll only ever do this if the daily is aligned with the hourly and the risk to reward makes sense. I'll only ever do it when that's the case. You will never catch me ever doing this when it's not obvious to me as to what it's doing from a daily to a 1 hour perspective or a weekly to a 4 hour, whatever it might be. I've stacked SMT divergences that I cannot avoid. And for me, if that matches my model, I'm going to take the trade. If it's not there and it doesn't match my model, I'm not taking the trade. And that should always be for all of you guys. If this doesn't match your model, don't do it.
Matt K4D in the Discord accidentally opened up the last live stream, and then he closed his short position because the start of the last one, he said you're pre-market long.
Oh my God. What's up, DTR? The other DTR? You have to go on Tradeovate. You have to go to subscriptions and you have to activate TradingView. And also, guys, listen, you don't need to take this trade pre-market. If you want to wait for the open because you think that we're going to run higher, don't do it.
Yeah,
I'm taking it
price regardless.
Yeah, like I'm taking this just in case the open dumps. Or the open could fly higher, stop me out, and then another entry presents itself. But this is another emphasis of me saying that if my model presents itself, I'm going to take the trade. And I feel like that's how all of you guys should operate. I want this to be an example as to executing based off of your rules and not hesitating or thinking twice. It should be a non-negotiable. Even if I lose, it wouldn't even affect me. I'm playing the statistics. I only trade NQES, YM, and RTY. I hardly ever trade gold. I haven't taken a trade on gold in months, and I haven't taken a trade on foreign currencies in years. Actually, a year probably. It's probably been a year. There's copy trading platforms that you can use. Girl, let's check free. She ain't used to text me. Now she won't caress me.
Yeah, I read that's kind of what I want. Just 9:30 to trade into that 15-minute civvy and just kind of print down from there. You can check on the M30 as well. You can have a gap there.
Brother, I have so many videos on my YouTube channel as to what my model is. Like I have 500 videos on my YouTube channel. 500. I think you could find it. I'm targeting Asia lows. I've been on the Forever model for like 2 years now. And I haven't changed anything about my way of trading since I've released it to you guys. Am I in? I don't know. Can't you tell by this? Can't you tell? All right. For the new people here that don't understand my model of how I trade, so you basically my A-rated setups, A plus or A-rated setups, will be framed from daily or will be framed from internal range liquidity pools, fair value gaps, in other words. Now, what I look for at these fair value gap tags is I'm looking for cracks in correlation between correlated assets. And what I have marked off here is you can see between the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones, what do we have? We have both of them tagging that daily bearish fair value gap, correct? What is the NASDAQ doing? The NASDAQ is failing to tag that gap. What is that creating here? An SMT divergence, a crack in correlation. Now, once we see this crack in correlation occur, that's step 1 and step 2. You need the internal range liquidity pool, then you need the crack in correlation. Boom. Once you have that, you go to the align lower time frame. From the daily, it would be the 1 hour time frame. You then look to see what is price doing on the hourly time frame. Is it showing its willingness to actually respect that bearish SMT divergence? You don't know that until you have a change in the saved delivery or you have bearish PD rays start to form or bullish PD rays get violated. Now, the bullish PD rays getting violated are what? This hourly bullish fair value gap trading below it, inversing it. We have an up close candle here from 3 a.m. in London that swept the short-term high and then we closed below it. This candle here is my order block, my high probability order block, aligned with an IFBG as well on the hourly time frame, with other stacked SMT divergences on the hourly time frame as well. So I'm not just utilizing one or one little confluence. I'm using multiple to give me the enhancement of more further confirmation of price being able to go in the opposing direction from my higher time frame bias. This is just allowing me to build confidence in my execution. That's all I'm doing here in the most simplest form as to how I trade my model. And that entire process that I just told you guys is a fractal concept. It can go from a daily to a 1 hour. It can go for a 4 hour to a 15 minute. It can go from a weekly to a 4 hour. It can go from a 1 hour to a 5 minute, a 15 minute to a 1 minute, all that sort of stuff. That is my model in the easiest, simplistic form. And I've been making that public and showing you guys how I trade it for the past 2 years. And I was comfortable taking this trade before the open because it provided me my hourly IFEG and an hourly bearish order block. He left chat as soon as I started to. Well, I'm not explaining it again. He could rewind it. All right, we got a minute until equities open. days on the money on long speed. Guys, if I'm in a trade, you'll see it here. All my positions are up. Same here for TikTok. There was a cracking correlation that happened during London. All right. So we swept out these corresponding lows. I think we just tagged the 4-hour gap as well. So now we don't have any SMT on the 4-hour gap, which is good. All right. Watch Asia. Watch Asia. Set alerts at Asia lows, guys. Set alerts at Asia lows for YM or NQ. Whatever. Asia lows. All right. Yo, guys. I'm dragging my stop and I'm going to the candle open from 9 o'clock.
Yo.
Stops are going to that low. Basically, break even trade right here.
First TP for me.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry. Take a short, right?
Yeah, I already took short. I have my stops at the 9 a.m. candle. Well, basically, I'm at break even because I got in a little earlier. But my stops are now at the 9 a.m. candle high just because of the SMT divergence, guys. Oh, I need to fix it on my other accounts. Hold on. I stop. All right. Okay. Guys, I'm not. Stop asking me about gold, bro. Please.
Yeah, half of y'all can't even trade gold.
Like literally.
Unless you guys trade with Tradify.
Yeah,
Which you
literally.
should be.
You should be, if you took that hourly trade with me, you should be break even. You should have no risk laid on right now because of the SMT at Asia lows. I don't have any mentorship spots opening up until the start of March.
What's up, Adam? Got Adam in the chat. Got Jonte. Yeah, YouTube comments are undefeated. Well, Adam been in here. Dang, Adam beat me in there.
Woke up way too hot. Way too hot.
Oh, man.
I might get stopped break even here, guys.
Yeah, that was something I was watching for going to the Open. I just didn't feel good about price. Like, kind of like yesterday, I kind of feel like it can do some BS and go higher before going lower. But like I said, you're already out. Like you're break even, so it's not really.
Yeah.
No stress.
Living rooms. Got a couple
Because you do have
Astronaut.
some at the highs.
Bro, you go, why are you holding this trade when YM already swept the low? Because I'm break even and I have no risk onto the trade. I told you guys if YM swept out Asia lows, I go break even. That's exactly what I did. Stop loss went to the 9 a.m. candle high.
It's a pretty good move right here.
Little astronaut. You could have fully taken the position off if you wanted to when YM swept out the low. You could have 100% done that. Right now, I have displayed for you guys the copy trader that's free for Tradeovate, but you could also do Trade Copia, which is a great trade copier. Balenciaga's on my feet, same old Reebok. Bro, when you do these live streams, you just you basically just read through the comments and you just don't answer the ones that are like people that have like a peanut brain, and then you read the ones that are actually value.
Yeah.
That's just as simple as you put it.
Yeah, too many people try to be. They come in here and just say something out of pocket just to get recognized.
Yeah, like there's 484 people in here, and then also I have like 200 people on TikTok. It's like people ask good questions, people ask bad questions. But I'm just here to make sure you guys are seeing how I'm executing my trades and how I'm managing it, more importantly. Like the second that we ran those lows from Asia on the Dow Jones, what did I do? Immediately reduced my risk, went break even. Immediately. But that is on your decision if you want to close the trade if we run that low or not, or hold it. I'm personally felt like it was okay for me to reduce my risk, go break even, hold the trade.
Yeah, I agree.
Peanut allergies.
Yeah, we got Osaka is goaded. We got Mr. Osaka in here. There's day trading military. Yeah, good thing he took NQ because ES is substantially stronger.
Yeah.
Look at the whip on my hair. M5.
Big on a two, I'll be away.
True, man. 485 people in here, only 50, 60 likes.
If you guys want me to keep doing these fucking streams, you like that stream right now, or this is the last day that I'm ever gonna do it.
He's not bluffing. He will do some effed up shit.
This stream better get 300 likes, and then I'll make them at least twice a week. I'm pulling up my mid calves to where they're knee calves. I haven't done a back testing stream in a fucking minute, brother.
This is better than a back testing stream.
I'd rather live trade than do fake trading.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I don't even remember the last time I back tested. I can't remember.
Yeah, once you just kind of get to a certain level, like back testing is just kind of, unless you're testing out something new about adding into your strategy, there ain't really no point. Like, I feel like a lot of people have already done back tested more than they ever need to. You know what I mean? But then they just kind of do some BS. You know what I mean? Like they'll take a losing trade, but oh wow, better go back test. It's like, why? Like what? I mean,
Yeah, like genuinely, that's not gonna save your trading. I'm sorry, brother.
Especially in the futures market, like look how much the market changes each year. Like what's price action from?
Like I'm not gonna lie, you got to adapt.
Really
You have to adapt to current, like you have to adapt to trading conditions. Like seriously.
Mm-hmm. No, it's great for learning the system if you're a beginner trader, but
yeah.
Like you can go back test fucking 2014 price action, but it's not going to compare to how we've been trading. Like I'm not going to lie, the past 2 years,
Literally.
it's not going to compare.
I mean, shit, we all used to trade Forex.
Did you look at the 4 hour clear bullish fair value gap? Yes, but there was no SMT within that 4 hour gap. But there's SMT now though, which is why I have no risk onto the trade.
Where's your entry at, Matt?
I got in a little bit higher. Like my entry was basically at the high end of the 9 a.m. candle.
Okay. So you're a little up there.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we have news today or no?
I don't know if we had.
No,
No,
we
we
have,
don't. No, we
yeah.
have FOMC meeting minutes. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Ooh. This is a Uzi throwback. Dude, I used to annihilate foreign currencies and swing like weekly to 4 hour trades like a monster. Hold trades for like literally days, if not over a week. All this money, I record it.
No, you can't use. Only thing you can use is Tradevate for Apex accounts.
The Dow Jones is flipping hard here. I'm probably gonna get stopped, break
my
even. I'm
runnings
going
got
to
taken
assume.
out. Yeah, my runnings got taken out.
I'm gonna change up. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm gonna get stop break even here.
Daily gaps at what, 991?
I'm
Yeah.
still in. Holy shit, I'm still in. Rack Simmons on my feet. This way, Joe. Amaze.
Really want to see how we close at in 15 minutes. Kind of gonna be the tail, because like if we respect this hourly gap from last night, and we start to push higher, we're probably going for that daily gap at 24,995 on NQ. I know there's a S&T in there, but until price loses this hourly structure that it made from last night in Asia, I don't really expect it to go lower unless it violates it. Basically, if Matt's trade works out, then that would be that would be confirmation for shorts to previous day low.
I'm probably gonna get rocked.
Yeah, we'll see. Me personally, I just think we can go to the daily gap. I know there's SMT there, but I feel like NQ just. I feel like every time there's a daily gap, NQ.
Stop filled.
All right, we're break even there on mine. 5 minute. Basically, right now, what we have is that 4 hour. We have this 4 hour SMT in this gap here. Just a quick readjustment. 4 hour gap. There's the SMT down here at Asia lows.
Yeah.
Like this. Let's take this away. Take this away. How's the 15-minute look?
Looks bullish to me. It looks like a not like the. It looks like an open range Judas.
What could happen is, 5 minute breaker, if I'm being completely honest
Yeah,
with you.
I'm looking at that right now, actually.
Yeah. That looks good.
Now, I would take this 5 minute breaker.
Yeah. Is juicy as those daily relative equal lows look on NQ? Like, I just want to see price go higher first. Go with the
Well,
daily
yeah,
gap
with
and
that 5 minute candle closure, this is going to be probably a long. If you went in here, where would your stop be? That's the question.
That was kind of the same problem we had yesterday. We didn't really have good risk management.
Like, if you went in here at this breaker, Stop at
That,
what? Like,
the M5 swing low swept, kind of. So it's like a covering the break, I guess.
yeah, I was gonna say like 803,
Yeah.
like this. Oh shit! Take it back. I take it back. I wanted it to close above that high. That was a dirty wick. I don't really like that close. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it did tag. It did just tag the breaker, but I don't know. I don't know what just happened there on the like. Look at the 1 minute. The 1
Yeah,
minute is
yeah.
pretty atrocious.
ES looks a little weird.
I'm taking that back. I'm not doing anything here as of right now.
I'm gonna take it.
All right, here. I'll mark off your entry. What's your entry?
I got a shit entry. I'm in at 840, 844.
You're at 844.
Stop at 770, targeting up to 994.
Stops at 770.
I'll take it as well, man.
And then TP is just the daily gap.
Yep.
All right, I marked it off, guys.
By the way, if we hit the 830 high, I'm going break even. I think that is a good spot to reduce the risk right there.
Copy. All right, it's exactly like this. This is exactly it. Right. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, it's not. You said you got in at where?
844. 844, stop at 773, target up to 994. And then you can mark off that 830 high for the people. That little swing high up there and be like break even
Bet.
if you want to.
Turn this fucking.
I think
So that's
if
it.
your trade didn't work out like I did and my trade doesn't work out, like kind of kind of giving a sentiment for the market, a price action
Yeah.
for the guy, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think if it retakes this low again, then today's going to be chopped. I'd
yeah.
lose complete interest.
I think so too. That's why I might stop there, is because I just think that's some good displacement. You know, we closed above the breaker. Hourly looks pretty good. If it dumps, it dumps. But I've been wanting that daily gap. So that's kind of my narrative here. And we have an hourly gap that we're bouncing from. So take this trade every single day, and twice on Sundays, when the futures market's open, of course. Honestly, too, it looks like NQ is stronger than ES.
Oh yeah, that's a very, very valid point right there. Conflicting biases, don't trade. There you go.
Yep.
Oh shit. If this,
Well, I think both of our our weekly bias is bearish, because obviously we're looking at the daily, but like intraday bias, I think we're just on opposite sides. But I mean that's nothing wrong with that. And also too, for me, for shorts, I didn't really have any point of interest to short from. I mean, I guess you could say that 15-minute fair value gap, but to me, the hourly just looks a little bullish.
I will say this: if your long doesn't work out, I'm gonna go in for shorts again.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
now?
you
Too
can
wide if
definitely-
I want to flip it.
Maybe a close below 930 candle on the 5-minute. You
Yeah.
can take shorts.
Exactly that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, potential.
Oh yeah, I can't not do that. I gotta do that. I'm sorry, I'm taking this away.
What I'm gonna do is, if I get stopped out here, is I'm gonna wait till 10 a.m. and just see how we close and how we open the first 10 minutes, and then I'll just kind of reevaluate. And if it continues lower, and kind of doesn't give me a short entry to take advantage of, then I'll just I'll just sit it out, I guess. That's someone who's been doing this for a while. Like some of you guys be flipping biases, and that leads you to over trading, over leveraging. So maybe just if you're bullish, stay bullish and look for longs. If you're bearish, stay bearish and just look for shorts. All right, just find a clear draw. I just think price on NQ should go to the daily bearish fair value gap and then start a movement down to the daily relative equal lows. That's the whole basis for this trade. So,
Yeah, I mean, I see the order block on the Dow Jones and NQ and ES. I think I'm gonna have more confidence if we close below the break, close below and confirm the breaker. You could probably even take Dow, like, even though it is the strong.
ES is a little bit weaker than NQ at the moment.
Kind of would do this low key. I know what I'm doing right now.
Don't like how the Dow's already taken Asia. That's what's throwing me off. It makes me feel like it could be like a repeat of yesterday and just chop.
Yeah, but look at the draws though lower.
Yeah.
Like look at all these,
Yeah.
all those lows. But I would need to wait for 10.
Yeah. That's the
Honestly,
best
bro,
way.
like I think if you're gonna like flip short, if my trade doesn't work out, I would wait for 10 anyways.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
wait for 10. I would have to. I need to wait for the 15-minute candle closure.
Yeah. Tons of SMT on both sides. Yeah, no. I think if I were to rate this session, I'd probably give it like a B minus or like in terms of price action, like a B minus. Honestly, it's not the best, but however, the daily is pretty obvious, like what we're going for. Like if you're bullish, you can look for that daily fair value gap. If you're bearish, those daily relative equal lows from like February 6th or whatever. And also too, like my trade, like I feel like I got like a good entry in terms of longs, and price is just kind of hovering around. Like it hasn't really made up its mind what it wants to do. So that's just something you can use to kind of gauge how the session is performing. Like to me, I want to see either I get stopped out pretty quick or price move to where I want it to go, because that means price is in a hurry to get somewhere, and usually those are good sessions to trade.
I want to see Dow take out these relative equal highs here.
Oh, dude. Let me check your screen. I always look at your screen for Dow because I never pull it up. Which one? Dow's far left or
Far right.
Yeah. Now, did it run those 830 highs?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like someone said, the SMT is on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
The M1 is a barcode, no cap, bro. I'm telling you guys, there's 500 people in here. Your life will be so much better if you don't trade the M1 chart. Just don't go below the M5. I'm telling you.
Set your alerts at if we were to push here 24,921 on Nasdaq, which is the break even point on Nick and Kieran's trade. Don't look at the 1 minute time frame if you want to get if you you want to save yourself from eye aids.
Yeah. And but I'm telling you guys, like you guys are looking at like M1 breakers and M1 forever models. Like you can find you can find stuff on the 5 minute around that same time. Like you can find like an IFEG or like a fair value gap that price is respecting too. Like you just won't find your perfect entry model, but like you'll be better. Your trading will benefit from it. So I try to tell people like they're not gonna listen. But
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's a clash of two sides of the community. Like you guys are a part of mine, which you know that I never trade below the 5 minute, and then you have a clash of like other people that come in here that are new, that literally are like looking at 30-second IFEGs when price runs a 5 minute swing low. It's just a matter of patience.
My favorite is when like price will run like a daily level, like during 9:30 open, and people just drop down on 1 minute look for IFEG. I'm like, bro, like.
Tradeify and Lucid are both very good.
Mm.
Do you think this bullish entry is a good setup or not? Nick, yeah, it's a good setup. Nick and Kieran are both in this trade.
Yeah, if you guys can watch me on TikTok right now. You can watch me manage this trade. By the way, I'm live on TikTok. Like I have the executions on, so if you guys want to watch it, you can look at my screen.
DTR, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what a propulsion block is.
DTR. Oh, it's just an order block between an order block.
I don't even.
Thanks.
Couldn't even tell you.
All right. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going break even here. For all the people that were rooting on me to fail.
All right, Nick, don't say that. Don't say that.
Not today.
Stop saying that.
Yeah, I'm going to go break even here, then partial a contract at that rest and buy side, 24962.
Guys, break even. No risk on this trade here.
I was born in drawdown, by the way, guys, so that didn't affect me at all.
No risk on this trade. Do you also identify SMT on the higher time frame as well as the 1 hour? Yes, always. That's what my short originated from, but obviously YM took out Asia lows, and then I reduced my risk break even. So once we created SMT at Asia lows with NQ and YM, boom.
Nick is too old for TikTok, not gonna lie. Bro, we got this man PJ Trades out there, 37, 38 years old on TikTok, bro.
Nick's the same age as Matt, before you guys don't know.
Nick is literally the same age as me, but 10 years ahead of life for me.
Nah, bro.
I can't see myself having kids for another 5-10 years.
I mean, you're still...
Actually, probably 5. Probably 5.
Okay, boys, let's go. Let's go. You should be break even here. We're currently up 110 points on this trade so far.
I can't believe Nick made me follow him on TikTok.
The question is, why weren't you following me on TikTok to begin with? That's kind of wild, bro. Positions are... Bro, just... The positions are live on TikTok. Like, there's literally a P&L. There's an execution. Man, y'all, they really rage bait.
You got no. Like, you guys literally heard Nick say, "I'm going in right now." it's all rage bait.
Where you go?
It's all rage bait, bro.
You guys weren't having a panic attack looking at your screen, then you might have heard us.
I'm gonna see how we close here. It's depending on where I'm gonna put my stop at. I'll probably honestly move my stop to 24,867 which is like the 15-minute IFEG. I don't think price should come down there, and um, that's also top of the order block there.
Yeah, I'm gonna move when we take this high. I'm gonna partial one contract and move my stop to 24,850. If the price comes any lower than that, then I'm not really fussed about being in the trade.
Very good stuff.
Where's not the call?
Yeah, that boy day trade realtor really living his best life, bro. He in the Keys like 8 months of the year, bro. 8 times a year, bro.
It's 10 a.m. open. Just gonna see it displaced.
Yeah, that's the issue. I had a girl for 5 years. We broke up, and I had a girl before her for 2 years. So I was in a relationship for 7 years of my life, with like no time to myself. And then once that ended, I had 2 years of just roaming and going free ball. And now I'm locking down again.
J Cap's so pissed off of this price action, bro.
I know.
He's so pissed. You know when he texts first and he's like, bruh.
I know.
Oh. It'll probably inverse the daily gap and then just range bound, bro.
If we inverse that daily gap, I'll lose
then
my
you-
mind.
Yeah. Bro, ES is humming, bro.
Yeah, there's my first partial. I'm gonna take the rest off of Friday's high. Daily gap.
Mm-hmm.
Only
I
partial one,
honestly
not three of
think-
my contracts.
Instead of taking partials, I'm just gonna move my stop up to 870. I feel like it's more likely price runs to the daily fair value gap than comes all the way down to 870 again. And then if it does come to 870, that is how much I would make off those partials anyways that I would take. So, and I wouldn't take much anyways. So.
Back to 305. Don't do it.
Guys, let's get the likes up here. We got 200 likes, 482 people watching.
I want this to get to 300 likes, and then I'll continue doing the live streams.
Yeah, bro, like 300 likes.
Can I use QQQ as SMT? No.
Yeah, maybe can we get the 500 viewers too? I mean, we got a banger trade here. I think Matt caught one yesterday, or on Friday, the last time he streamed. Me and Kieran caught one today. Like, let's go.
The huge beneficial thing is that you guys are literally just watching in real time. Execution, trade management,
From two degenerates.
and logic behind trade execution.
About 3 degenerates. Can't
Yeah.
forget Kieran.
One of them being a person that hasn't read a book since Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss.
Two of them actually.
Me and Kieran.
Majority.
All right, so this is about to clear and rinse through, but
Come on, baby.
the SMT
Sorry.
was in the 4-hour gap. There was an SMT with an hourly gap. Just
Nick,
primary
it's gonna take you out of
SMT
Disneyland
between
all
these
down.
rows. Like that.
Matt, you have a comment here from Starboy69XDQT.
There we go.
Oh yeah, there's full TP, guys.
GG.
Full CP. Actually, I don't know why I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna close that right here. Oh, shall I let it hit it? Shall I let it hit it? It hit it. Boom.
All right, there's that
Bang.
daily bearish fair value gap.
GG's. Nick, does that take you out of Disneyland drawdown?
Did that make up for Disney?
That made up for Disney here. Yep, close to it. Close to it. You can see the P&L thing. Yeah. Universal Disney. That's it. Yeah. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Let's freaking go. W's
What
in the
happened to my
chat.
shorts? I got stopped break even, brother.
Yeah, I think just what happened there is he just got stopped break even. And I think it's just, sometimes you don't want to re-enter and flip the opposite side and reverse, And I could see, Matt could see both sides. Like he could see price coming in a daily gap. We could see also lower prices. It's just I happen to lean one side or the other. It could have went opposite. Like could have easily worked out.
Hold on. We created an SMT in that 4-hour gap, and we created an SMT at Asia lows, which is what provided the energy for price to go higher to reach that daily bearish fair value gap. Hourly time frame was also within an hourly untapped gap too, just like that. And then the framework behind that was just the closure above at 940, confirming the breaker, and then just longing with a decently sized stop, which very good, and then running it to the daily bearish fair value gap. That is exactly how this moved.
Guys, all you need to do too is just find one or two of those setups per week. I'm telling you, and just stack capital at the same time, which is a good time to do that because you got 90% off right now with code Sniper at Apex. So
Damn, bro.
I am done for trading for the day for sure, but we'll hang around here.
This daily time frame now being inside of this daily gap on all three, it's making me lead to believe that we're gonna inverse this and then go back up into the range. Like, holy shit. But at least we finally got the daily gap. Oh, I'll definitely do a recap. If we inverse this daily gap, we're shooting for all these highs above.
That was kind of a I will say that was a very weird trade for longs. Like as soon as it closed above on the 5-minute at 940, like the 945 candle was like, bro, like I'm gonna get stopped out because I mean that looks bearish as shit. Like it wicked higher, went lower. I'm like, oh god, I'm screwed here. And then I don't know what happened, bro. Like 950 candle, it just said, I'm gonna bless you today, I guess. Who knows? Looking like Tuesday low of week. I hope not. I hope we die from this daily gap. I hope it's Wednesday high of week, a midweek reversal here.
Well, we have unemployment claims and then we have a double hitter tomorrow or Friday.
Let me check real quick. I think you're right though. Yes. Dang, tomorrow's Thursday. I keep forgetting today's Wednesday. Yeah, so we have news tomorrow and Friday. 8:30 and 9:45. Friday. I'm just trying to bottom left. I was thinking bearish to Asia lows, so I missed. Dude, honestly, a trade to Asia lows or Asia highs, like that's never a bad idea, because the market has been a little bearish. And there was an SMT inside that. That's not a bad trade.
Oh shit! Secret place that we can come.
It's not.
TikTok does this weird inactivity thing. What chart is on the right? The Dow Jones. Dow Jones, S&P 500, NASDAQ. Oh, God.
I already know it. Yeah.
Gold is not showing signs of shorts. What are you talking about? What are you on? I'm losing brain cells.
Yeah, what is what?
Just ignore it. How is this 4-hour time frame showing shorts when it's inverse 4-hour bullish fair value gaps? No.
Dang, Kyrie Irving's out the rest of the year.
Yo, follow my SoundCloud, gang. All my tracks are on there.
You got SoundCloud?
Yeah. I have SoundCloud and Apple Music. But I have SoundCloud primarily because Paul's DJing shit.
Okay.
Just got him what's it called? This new DJ deck. It's like fucking $2,000, dude. It looks like an airplane cockpit.
It looks like TradingView when you first started up for the first time.
Yeah. Like it looks insane.
Yeah.
It looks insane. In my opinion, I think the daily objective today was that gap.
Yeah.
I think price reaching this is the objective for the expansion of the daily candle, in my opinion.
And also too, like, if we reverse from here, like right around this area, you know that's the right. With displacement, you know that was the draw because of how quickly price reversed from there. I always like to see what happens, like when price runs my draws and liquidity and things like that.
My name on SoundCloud is literally just my name, and it's a picture of me when I was 14, a selfie with a bunch of people in a crowd at a concert.
Were those your fans?
No, it's actually just two girls.
Oh.
My chart colors here. Take your screenshots now. It's this 50%. Here, hold on, let me do this. 50% green, and then black 69%. You get it? Take your screenshots. Pluto.
Oh, Matt, by the way, when you send a group chat with JCap and Ryan, the euro, can you look at that chart, by the way?
Dude, it's horrible.
The daily 1 hour?
It's literally dollar will forever be in a range till like the end of time.
Oh.
Like, bro, look at this thing. Look at dollar index, and look at euro.
Yeah, it might be a chart to switch over here also. Oh.
Look at this thing. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. God, it's awful. Man, I remember when that was like the bread and butter, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was looking so good. Especially with yesterday's daily close. And then look at this daily candle.
Yeah.
I think this is the fifth time That Jake Cap tried to short dollar.
Yeah. I remember like a month or two ago, actually. You probably pulled up, but like it was a good daily a move to the highs, and I was like, bro, Euro longs are good here. He's like, oh, I've been trying to short. I'm like, oh god. Never mind on the longs, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we used to look at the dollar like every week. I can't even remember
Every
the last
week.
time I pulled up the chart.
It was literally our thing. Oh yeah, I gave my shot, and then in my opinion, the daily range or the objective for the day was this daily gap, which is what Nick and Kieran both caught.
Karen, where would you get your entry at?
Basically the same as you. One sec, let me check.
No, I was just asking because I got such a shit feel.
I got 841.
Wait, you got a good fill, Nick. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean it was alright. It was 844, but I mean, if you look at the 1 minute, just for execution purposes, like if that 945 candle when it was coming down is when I bought it.
Oh yeah.
But it came as low as 822, and I got like a 20-point, it was like a 20-point gap between like where I wanted to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get stopped out, to be honest. My stop was at 24,777.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine was right there at the bodies. I was like, if it comes below the bodies, I don't really want to be touching this shit. So it's gonna inverse the daily. I would not be surprised if we inverse the daily and one.
I genuinely think that we're probably based off of how we're moving right now. I just don't understand why we couldn't have taken. I wish we took these lows out, dude.
It just gives you better conditions to trade.
No,
right?
bro, dude, look at let me turn this fucking shit off. My paper trading account was on. Look at the 3 month, bro. We've been trying to target this 3 month gap for the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
We've been wanting this forever, and it's just been. The weekly looks like fucking piss and shit. Like fuck. Like you get an SMT at previous weekly low, and next thing you know, the candles just start busting.
Oh, Xanax got fucked.
What happened?
Look at the chat. He literally got like taken out by a wick.
On NQ longs?
The Discord, yeah. Was it no, ES longs.
Oh no, that's so brutal. That's so brutal.
Hour 6 time frame.
I use the hour 6, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not.
Kieran started telling me he uses the 12 hour.
12 hours cooking.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're at least they're divisible by 24. Some people be using like the hour 7. I'm like, bro, it's not even divisible by 24.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
Look, this whole recent move down NQ is 12 out of M30, literally perfection. That's the only reason I use it. Because if we're using like daily to 1 hour, then 12 out of M30 makes sense. Then if you can get that at 9:30 when we're trading at a 30-minute interval, then we can get a really clean setup.
Based off of how this hourly candle closes, like if you guys are gonna look for another trade, you're gonna have to wait for an hourly bullish fair value gap to frame a trade from, which wouldn't come until the PM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The AM session
Yeah.
objective was that daily gap, clearly.
The PM's been awful. For
I
the
would
last,
be a
like,
little
6
hesitant to
months.
long now. And for example, if you wanted to long the 15-minute breaker from 7 a.m. like higher, I don't even know if I'd want to long that because like you can make the argument that price is rejecting from the daily fair value gap now. So it's kind of like it's best to probably just wait for an hourly close.
Yeah. And like, look where we're trading into as well. We've literally just completed the M15 market making buy model, which is all the low resistance liquidity gone. We're just trading into higher time frame, high resistance liquidity being bearish gaps. It's just low probability. You're just fighting against the currents. Just wait until tomorrow. There's no rush.
That's perfect timing. Lead us the stars align. What are you confused about with this indicator, bro? All I got is just I click Asia and turn it on, and that's it.
Straight after 10 a.m.
Not always. It's really dependent on what price is doing.
Yeah.
Like today, I took a trade before equities open, and then also
I would say that's rare, right? I mean, probably like 90% of the time you're taking a trade after.
Yeah.
yeah, and even these 5 minute longs, were taken at 9:45.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when we say we wait till 10 a.m., it's like that basically means that we don't have a good gauge on the market, and like we're waiting for candle closure to give us a better gauge on the market.
Like exactly what happened yesterday. We waited till 10 a.m. because we wanted to see what the hourly was going to do, if it's going to respect or disrespect the hourly gap.
Fuck, I wish I would have took a trade before 10 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
Hindsight here, but like
Facts.
honestly too, like that was like if you're trading like daily objectives, like yesterday technically that was like the wrong objective. Like yeah, that short worked out, like it really wasn't like where price was reaching for. Price wanted to reach
Yes.
higher to daily gap on the ES.
Yeah, it's just the manipulation. Sometimes you can get a decent trade off framing the manipulation, but it's never going to
Especially
be
if there's
the
like
best
points
move.
of interest that can help you confirm it. 100%.
Like for example, my YM trade today, like I partialed at Asia low, and that was I was expecting us to go lower, but that was essentially a trade using the manipulation at 9:30.
Yeah, Priya.
By the way, thanks for all the people that joined the TikTok live. I was only like 2 people in there before. Now it's like, a little bit more. That's why. I was basically just going live on there to record the trade because I like a feature it has. You can just click record right before you're about to enter a trade. Whereas OBS, you can't do that. Matt and Nick, are you done for that? I personally am. I'm a one and done trader. If I catch a good setup and I make a lot of money like I did today, I'm done.
Oh, I'm
I
done
think
too.
Matt-
I'm done
Matt's
too.
the same way.
Because I have no objective to target.
Yeah, look how high we are in the range. We don't know if we're gonna trade away from an hourly gap, a 4-hour gap. Like we were using the time to advantage to capture the distribution, but we don't have any time to base it off now. Like 9:30's done its job. It's manipulated and traded higher to our point of interest for the day. There's actually nothing to do, nothing high probability to do.
God, I can't see shit.
I honestly think you guys can benefit from that too. Like if you guys just take 2 trades but a day and you don't go below the 5 minute for execution, I promise you can change your life with that. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. Obviously, you have to have an edge, but
But the thing is, like, once you've learned your edge and you learn that system that works, like, that's the like, it becomes the easy part. Like, once you've got a system, it's literally as simple as sticking to it. Because, like, yeah, when you're learning a new system, it may seem hard and confusing to start with, but once you've learned it, no one can take that away from you. When the hard work's done, it's just repeating the process, and it's not rushing things, it's sticking to the system.
yeah.
And it really doesn't take that long, really.
That is so ugly.
Adam just texted me. He said, "Soundbite of the week. I was born in drawdown." Like those futures.
Nick, when are you going live on YouTube?
I'll be live on YouTube tomorrow and Friday, and I'll also be live on TikTok every day now that I can see. Now that I can set this camera up, and I like to record my screen, for obviously for content, and then, I just thanks to Matt, I didn't realize you could record it with the same mic. I thought you had to have a different mic, and I don't have another mic, so luckily you can use one mic for both streams, so works out good.
Mhm. Brother, no, I'm not doing that. And yes, I can't take another trade without a target. And my target was that daily gap. That was exactly what Nick's and Kieran's final TP was. All right, you're going in timeout, buddy.
I don't think going short was a mistake. Like I don't. Even
Brother,
though I
let me
like,
take
it's
care
not
of
that big of a
this.
deal.
Let me take care of this. There was a daily bearish SMT set in here, and then the hourly time frame provided me my execution with the closure inversing the hourly bullish fair value gap, closing below the 3 a.m. hourly candle here. So I took short, and then once price on the Dow Jones cleared out the draw that I wanted on the NASDAQ, that created an SMT. I went break even. You guys saw that. You guys heard that. I don't really need to explain it again, but simple process as to how I manage that trade. And obviously, it's easier said than done for the people that are accustomed to my trading, but for the people that aren't, that's exactly why.
What's that type? Feel you. I feel you. No, I read your question wrong. You said you were bullish coming into today with bias, but you took a short. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that would be a mistake. Yes. Got pick one and just stick with it. Where would you put the stop loss if you enter on the ES for 15-minute IFEG for longs? I don't know. Let's check. 15-minute IFEG. Honestly, it probably would have got stopped out if you're referring to the gap from 8:30.
Yeah, my stop would have been at like
Yeah, I would have been out. Like
6,870 probably.
yes, yeah.
RCB, you got that right, my boy.
Yeah, shorts were completely valid. I was short before market open.
Got that right, my boy.
If you do want to look for longs, however, I'd look for 710. If you look at the if you look at this candle, the 7 a.m. candle, you can look to get long from here if we were to trace into it. But you're also probably gonna get hourly fair value gap in there too, so you can frame from there. Yeah.
Windows. I was debating on getting a Mac Mini so I can get a cloud bot and have my own little AI personal assistant.
But have you seen all these AI things lately? Like people talking about like it's coming. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think that the world's gonna be a very, very different place
5 years. Yeah.
5 years from now. And if you fail to adapt and get on side of how AI is moving, then you're going to be a broke fuck and be probably left behind. It's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. It's scary as fuck.
Crazy. I don't know if I like it.
I don't, but you can't ignore it.
Yeah.
What I want to do is set up a cloud bot and then have it like send it a bunch of my videos as to like my model and how I trade, and then watch me live trade in sessions, learn how I trade, my risk management and all of my executions, and then let it trade for me on a personal account.
Yeah. Oh, what is Bitcoin doing? Good thing.
Matt, what happened to that guy I put you in contact with ages ago? The complete
Never
robot
hit me back.
just
I literally think that he took my shit and ran with it, dude.
I can message. I don't know. I don't think he would, judging from who I know him through. I can get in contact with him though.
Well, who took it around?
Some dude that Kieran got.
For a friend.
Bitcoin consolidating after a massive move. That's just a typical thing that Bitcoin does.
Consolidate expansion. Consolidate expansion.
Genuine question first. I was losing in eval stages, but now I pass evals pretty good. When it comes to a live funded account, become nervous to breach it. How to overcome this? Are you talking about a lot like oh, okay, not a personal funded account. So obviously, I went through the same storage stages in my trading, and I'm assuming Nick and Kieran did. I feel like everybody is the same in regards to that process. I used to find so much difficulty in passing evaluations, mainly because I just didn't know how to manage risk. And on top of that, I didn't know how to follow rules and follow a specific entry model. And kind of once I got to a point where I literally couldn't afford to buy any more evals was when things kind of switched for me. And I was just stuck and sick of running in circles nonstop over and over and over again, repeating the same sort of fucking issues that would continuously make me blow accounts, which is then when it became easy for evals to become funded accounts. But then I found myself into the same routine because I let emotions take over, and I found out that like since I got a funded account, I'm so eager to get the payout. So those bad habits came back into fruition. So I had to really stick to my one model, execute during my time frames, and have consistent risk management throughout all the trades that I take. And I started off trading only like back then I wasn't trading 20 or more funded accounts. I was trading one. And I traded that one account until I was able to get consistent payouts and buffers from them. And once I was actually like seeing myself in a rhythm and I was getting into an actual flow state, then I would be able to take the money that I would be making from that one account and start scaling my business, aka buying more prop firm accounts, then maxing out prop firms to then copy trading 10, 15, 20, 25 accounts. And then once you're consistent with those and you don't really have any emotions behind trading a funded account, which is still demo trading, you take that money that you're making from prop and then you fund a personal account, a live account. And then you just keep on rinsing and repeating that process. And as time goes on, the more money you're making, the more scaling you're doing into the business, and the more risk you're putting onto your live account. All that sort of stuff is just like a matter of time. It's all skin in the game in this business. It's not like it's going to happen in a month or it's going to happen in 3 months, 6 months, a year. I mean, it could. It's just a matter of who you are as a person and how can you adapt to changes and manage yourself. Because again, it's a you versus you battle, and there's nothing else that I could tell you that can make you switch and fix your bad habits. It's all going to be based off of your own experience.
Yeah. What was the question? I was first losing eval stages, but now I pass evals pretty good. But when it comes to live funded accounts, I become nervous and breach it. Man, I don't think there's no right or wrong way to answer it. It's just you're gonna have to go with the one that relates the most to you. I think Matt kind of hit on the head. That's kind of like my lazy answer here. I could go into detail, but like it mainly just revolves around like not doing dumb stuff, right? And when do you start to do dumb stuff, right? 92% of traders, whenever they blow accounts, it's usually in 1 day or 1 week, and on top of that, it always comes from over trading or over leveraging. And in my experience to seeing traders, like anytime they go below the 5 minute for execution, like that's when they enter the danger zone. So stay off the 1 minute, stay on the 5 minute, take 1 or 2 trades a day. Like if you don't overtrade and you don't over leverage, like there's only one way and you have a good edge. There's only one way the account balance is going to go when it's up. So like kind of it'll the P&L and funded accounts and the payouts, those would just be a byproduct of doing those things. So kind of
Byproduct to
Kinda.
good habits.
yeah.
To me, it just sounds like an emotional problem to the point where it's like now you can actually make money with this account, and you just can't really handle that as of right now. So I'd just say lower your risk to a point where it's money that's
Yeah, that's a good point too.
it's something you don't care about. And also, like, there's so many systems in place which can help you as well. Like, for example, in TradeAvate, you can set your max loss for the day, and if you just stick to not
Hmm.
just like logging back into your account after you hit that max loss limit, then you'll be fine. Because like
Yeah,
most of the time, if you have a losing day and you're following a good system, most people's win rate is around the 50 to 60% mark. So like realistically, you're probably going to make that loss back and a bit more the next day. And once you see that over time, you're gonna have a lot more faith in your system.
yeah, 100%. Like yesterday when we took the short, like this is a great example here. Like yesterday when we took the shorts, I lost 750 per account. I just made 1,500 per account. You see what I mean here? Like I know that over the course of time, like time's gonna take care of everything, right? That setup came luckily today. It could have came Friday. It just you just can't do dumb stuff in between trades. That's really it. This game, there's never been a problem. Like if there's 280 people watching right now, whatever problem you're dealing with, someone out there had the same problem. They fixed it. So you just have to go out and do it. That's the only thing. It's the only thing.
It's just time on the charts, guys. You just need to have more
I'm on chart.
experience. Everything will change in due time.
I'm on charts for sure.
And the thing is, a lot of these difficulties, a lot of you guys have. I have a lot of people messaging me about certain problems they have in trading, and I normally ask them to answer their question for themselves first. And normally that's the right answer. Like you don't need necessarily other people to answer these questions for you. 'Cause deep down, you probably know the answer. You just want us to give you like some sort of like golden
Mm.
golden words that are just gonna like change things instantly for you. That's not how it works. Like you realistically, you probably know what you're doing wrong. It's over trading, over leveraging, not being patient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, edge is 20%. The other 80% is managing yourself. Like honestly, uh, it's really that easy. As boring as it sounds, uh, that's really all it is to it. Guys, we have 285 likes. Can we just get 15 more likes? 15 more likes. I'm at there's 15 more. 15 more.
Also, dealing with a losing streak, do not change your strategy. If your strategy worked in the past few evaluations to get you payouts, don't change it or think you need to do a complete 180 to fix something just because you took a couple losses.
Yeah.
Do not try and think that you need to find another shiny object
No.
because you think that your strategy is failing when in reality you're just looking at stuff from a short-term perspective when you're not looking at it from a higher time frame perspective.
Percent.
Like, all the best traders in the world go on losing streaks at some point.
It's a part of the
It's like
game.
completely normal. And even if you end up blowing an account due to it, like it's one account really isn't the end of the world.
Nope.
Nah, bro. Especially if you buy Apex account, you're paying $19 for it, bro.
Yeah,
And
it's like
I,
pulling
I, I guess
Chipotle
you're
bowl.
under $100 all in with the PA fee and everything. But bro, like that's another thing too is people get so they attach their trading journey to a funded account. So like they think if they blow the account, they're a failed trader. Whereas like sometimes you probably just risk too much. Like maybe you gave yourself 4 tries to try to pass the account or try to get a payout. Like you're just not giving yourself enough tries. So like don't attach your journey to funded accounts.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why people get so emotional once they're funded is because they see the like say for example you get a 50k account of Apex and you've paid $100 all in for it. You're not even
Yeah.
valuing that account at $100. You're valuing the 2k payout. Whereas if you just think like realistically, if you're risking like 250 a trade, that trade is only essentially worth $10 of your money. Like if you start thinking at it from that approach, you're probably going to be a lot less emotional from your trading.
Yeah. 100%. Um,
And then also another big thing. I mean, you said what? I'll become profitable by the end of 2026. I say this all the time. Don't put a timestamp on your success.
Yeah, just
Like,
trade, bro.
just show up every day, and then progress will happen, and you'll like see the benefits of your good habits automatically. Just don't like think like by the end of this month I'm gonna get a funded account. By the end of this quarter I'm gonna get a payout, because like as time gets closer to the goal that you're trying to promise on yourself, and you're not actually close to that point, you're gonna try and rush it, and then you rushing it will influence bad habits, which is the last thing that you want to do.
Where did Nick and Karen have their stops? Okay, so I got in at 24,844
Have it
on the
marked up.
breaker on the 5 minute closure, and then my stop was at the body candle low at 935. So 770. I had a 75 point stop, targeting up to the daily fair value gap, but I also went break even at the 830 high. Xanax.
Right there. This is exactly what it was. It was a 1 to 2 flat.
Yeah. I'll post it on Twitter and Instagram so you guys can see like the live breakthrough and everything. Why Apex over Lucid? Apex gives you 20 accounts.
In my
Yeah.
opinion, Apex will always be the top, just based off
Yeah,
of their
I mean-
scalability.
And like people complain about the rules and stuff. If you're trading how you should actually trade, like I don't even need to think about the consistency rule. I don't need to think about any of the normal rules. If you just function how an actual good trader
Yeah.
should, then
It is
you don't even
pure
think about it.
nonsense. It is pure nonsense that people complain about it.
Like even the intraday trade and drawdown. Like if you're just managing your trades,
Trade,
like,
bro. Like,
literally
if you're not
doesn't
over
matter.
leveraging, it's gonna be fine.
Exactly.
It's trade. Like all these problems where you get like all these questions I get asked on platform accounts. So like, oh, consistency and eval. Like my bro, like if you just trade, like those rules, you'll find yourself. You'll look up in the accounts at 56,000. You can request a payout, and the consistency will take care of itself. I promise you. Like,
Exactly.
Apex is blocked in your country. Yeah, I mean, try Lucid out. Lucid is very good. Currently have Lucid. I have five. I think I have five of their accounts. Two of them are evals and three of them are funded. The Lucid Flex accounts. I have the
I really
150K.
like.
They're a one-time fee. They're 40% off right now.
Yeah, them flex accounts are fire. They're good to
Yeah.
copy trade for the TPT accounts as well. Just almost
Yeah, and the
identical.
one thing about the Lucid Flex is you don't have to dig into the draw. You don't have to have a buffer. You can withdraw from the within like your profit, which is pretty cool.
I'm probably gonna do and 10. I'm probably gonna cut 10:45.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out of here too at 10:45.
Yeah, I need to get some food. So I'm gonna do the same.
50K Flex. Yeah, those are pretty good, bro. Mm. Yeah, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Trading platform. Yeah, you can use Tradevate. They have Tradevate with Lucid. Just answering a question on my. Yeah, I have code Nick D at Lucid. Apparently, someone else has code Nick at Lucid. So, but I love their account. So, 40% off right now too. I don't know if Matt has code. Sorry about that.
It's Sniper.
They're cool accounts. Oh, 306 likes. Let's go. So 306, 305. Let's go. Right in time before we cut the stream.
Well, I'll be live trading next week then.
Yeah, I'll be dang, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll be live tomorrow on YouTube and TikTok, 9:15 both days, and then I actually will be live on Tradeify, 11:30 to 12:30 on Friday too. So
Yeah, guys. Unfortunately, so I won't be live streaming or trading tomorrow or Friday because I'm traveling. I'll be in Aspen, Colorado until Sunday. So have notifications on for Nick's channels for his YouTube and TikTok because he'll be active. I'll probably pop in if I have the time at the airport. I mean, I might trade on Friday. I'll be 2 hours behind. I believe the market opens in Colorado at 7:30.
yep, it does.
All right, so 7:30. I'll probably, I think I'll have it. I won't go on the mountain until like 9. All right, that's decent.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should hit a what's it called? A black
Black
what's it called?
Diamond.
Yeah, you should hit trade from Black Diamond, bro, on your phone.
Yeah. I want to go out.
Go down.
I might go out and buy a GoPro.
Bro, you should then like go down the Black Diamond holding your phone. You know what I mean? Like you gotta wait to a setup first, though. You know what I mean?
That'd be so sick. Or hit a crazy trade on the gondola.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it sounds dope.
He's so tough. All right. Well, it's 11:45. I am going to bounce off here. I am going to be live on Blue Guardian Futures, breaking down this morning session from 11 to 12. But I hope you guys all have a great rest of your trading day. If you guys caught the trade with Nick and Kieran, W. But yeah, it was a good day.
Take it easy, everyone.
Oh yeah, take it easy, guys. Thanks for the likes, 300.